Oh my gosh, guys, it's finally happening. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, this is Tim here from Coasters and Cosplays, and I'm already so pumped just from driving in. We're gonna have a great episode today. It's been 7-8 months since last June where they built Boneshaker, and they haven't done much until about 4 weeks ago, and boy is there a lot to show you guys now. I'm super excited, so I'm gonna flip you guys around and we're gonna get straight into this construction update. Let's go. For those of you who don't know what this project is, this is all part of the VAI Resort, V-A-I Resort, and it's being built right over here next to the Arizona Cardinals football stadium right here in Glendale, Arizona. Since we were here last, I'm going to get you guys over to where you can see it, but they have constructed this massive amphitheater over there. So that's going to be holding concerts. And the cool thing is, I would probably never pay for one of these rooms, but you can see all the rooms have balconies, and it's almost like you get your own VIP suite for the concerts that they're gonna have going on there. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be an interesting thing to see. I'd hope to one day see a concert there, but I'll probably be just on the floor and not in the $700 to $800 per night rooms. So yeah, that's what that massive steel structure is over there. They're also starting construction on this. I don't know if it's another portion of a hotel. I do know there's going to be dining and retail experiences, so I don't know what that building is, but we're going to get to the good stuff now. And this is Boneshaker. This was here last time, but you can see that they've done a lot of work on the exterior of the building. I'll get you different angles, but they've definitely been doing some work on the exterior of the buildings. That's what they were really doing last fall while they weren't constructing the coaster. So over here you can see they're putting on these, I'm pretty sure they're lights, because in all the artwork they have lights on the outside of the building on the front. So I'm pretty sure that's what all these little panels are here for, are lights. So yeah, and you can also see up here where Boneshaker exits the roof, they're also starting construction of the little tunnel thingy I guess they're gonna have that, you're like, I don't know if they're gonna put any theming in there, but that's just gonna be something that you're gonna go up through, and yeah, the coaster comes out of that extension of the building up there that they're building right now. Also, one other thing to note is that you can't see it, but there's a massive hole I saw on the construction cam. I'll try to put in a screenshot. There's a hole right behind this road right here, and right in front of where those trucks are over there. That is where my guess is the Barbie Dream House is going. They're building basically a life-size version of a Barbie dollhouse, and there's going to be multi-level, and the top level is going to be a rooftop bar, and they're also going to be building a flying theater attraction that's also themed to Barbie. So that's where that's going, from what I'm assuming is right here. So you'll have Mattel to the left, and then it's going to be right here. So yeah, that's something. It's not started construction yet, but it's definitely going to get built in the next, I would say, few months, because they're currently targeting, they say, Q3 or Q4 of this year. So they have a little ways to go. I think the Barbie Dream House might open later with how far along Mattel is in the hotel over there. I could very easily see them opening the hotel and Mattel Venture Park, and then opening Barbie maybe sometime next year as like a phase 2. Also, from over here on this side of the building, before we get to Twin Mill Racer, I did notice that there's a lot of openings in the building, both over here and then right behind where this construction truck is. Yeah, right there. I'm pretty sure those are for where, some of them are for the go-karts, because they're gonna have a couple of go-kart tracks here at Mattel, and they're gonna obviously be themed to Hot Wheels, of course. So I think at least a couple of those are for that, and then I think at least 1 or 2 of them is gonna be for Thomas the Train Engine. They're doing a family train ride, and I'm pretty sure that some of those holes are also for Thomas. Not sure which is which, But yeah, I did notice that there's quite a few openings over here, so I'm pretty sure this side is where there's going to be some go-kart tracks coming outside, as well as the train ride is also going to come out here at some point. And so yeah, that's what all these openings in this side of the building are for. Alright, now it's time to get to the point of the video where you all came for, and yeah, there's been a lot of progress back here. First of all, there's a ton of track pieces sitting here, but as you'll notice over there, they're starting construction on the vertical loop support. That thing is absolutely massive. So yeah, we're gonna try and go get a better angle, and we'll see if I can get a better angle. Otherwise, I'm walking all the way around to over near the freeway to get that angle for you guys, so we'll see. Also, I just saw that you can see over here that they have footers over here already, so they're definitely getting ready to build the rest of this thing. I know Boneshaker went up the whole thing in the matter of like 3 weeks, so I would not be surprised if this thing goes vertical in the matter of about a month or two. So definitely a lot of footers, so let's try to get that better angle for you guys again like I did last time. Alright, got permission from the apartment complex to go back there. They're super sweet, so if you're in the need for an apartment and you want one with a really good view of Mattel, come check it out. I think it's called Acero at the Stadium. But yeah, huge shout out to them for being so kind and gracious to let me come back here and get some footage and cool quote-unquote backstage look at Mattel, since it's sort of hard to get good photos and videos without coming back here. So let's go see stuff from an upper level over here. Okay, I made it up here to a higher elevation, and here we are looking at this sea of supports and track. But the main thing we want to see is all up here. Look at that. So that's Twin Mill Racer is what it's called. I'll put in a screenshot of what the train looks like, because that was just revealed in November at IAAPA. But it's going to be a really detailed Hot Wheels looking car. And what's going to happen is you're going to launch out of the building right there. You're going to go that way into a tall vertical loop, 116 feet tall loop. And then you're going to do a little turn, and then you're going to enter this loop over here, right? Let's see if I can point it out right there. You're going to go up, you're going to go through the loop, you're going to go over that turn, through the loop, threading that loop right there, and then you're going to come to this blue section of track right there. That blue section of track actually is going to be a corkscrew that's going to go through the middle of this large vertical loop. So it's really cool how both loops have track going through them, so that's really unique. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a thrilling experience. The launch is 50 miles an hour, and the track length is 2,500 feet long. So I'm pretty sure by this point that all the track you see over here on both sides of me is everything for this coaster. I did see that they've got footers not only for this section, because this is the section they're working first, but like I showed you before I came up here, they got footers going down the side of the building, because I'm pretty sure, looking at where those footers are, I'm pretty sure that's going to be where the final corkscrew is. That's my guess, because there's going to be 4 total inversions, 2 loops, a corkscrew through the loop, and then there's 1 more corkscrew. My bet is that that corkscrew is going to happen right there, just from how the footers are laid out. But it could be like a, you know, airtime twisted hill, sort of like how that one is. But we'll see. But that's my guess where the final corkscrew is going to go. But yeah, it's going to go down to the other side of the building that we were just over near, and enter the building from back there. And so it's just going to, the station is right in there. Then this is the launch tunnel. Something that did come out of IAAPA that intrigues me is that they did say that there's going to be some sort of pre-show before it launches you. So I'm assuming it's going to be maybe some screens, and they're going to, you know, immerse you into the world of Hot Wheels, and then, you know, you then launch out like you're in the Hot Wheel car. And so hoping that it's going to be nice and themed, but we'll have to wait to see when we ride it. But definitely looking super good, and I like the black accent colors for the supports of the loop for sure. Makes it pop. I mean, I guess it might be a dark gray. Looking at it, it might be a dark gray, but it's also in the sun right now, so it's dark grayish black, somewhere in that spectrum. But yeah, that's a look from back here. I'm gonna go see if I can get another angle. Alright, I came over here and you get a much better angle of how tight that gap is. So as you're coming down out of this vertical loop right here, there's going to be a gnarly head chopper moment right there, hand chopper, whatever you want to call it. But that's where the track looks like you're going to, like, you know, hit it if you put your arms up. Yeah, that's going to be a really, really cool moment right there. But yeah, it's just so impressive to see how much they've done in a week. I'm so excited because this is just like, you know, as a kid, I loved playing with Hot Wheels. Like, I would make all these crazy, ridiculous tracks around my room, and my parents would hate me for it. And now I'm gonna get to live that in real life by riding on a, you know, pseudo Hot Wheel looking car in the matter of less than a year. So this is just awesome to see. And also here's just a look at the back side of the building, so that this is definitely what I'm assuming to be the final look of the outside of this portion of the building, since this is back facing and not, you know, the entrance side. I also noticed over here that there are also holes in the sides of the bottom of the building down here, and I'm assuming that those also might be for some of the go-kart tracks and the train ride. So definitely have a lot of things that are leaving the building and then coming back in, but at least all of the queuing, waiting in line, and all that stuff will be indoors, and it's just going to be when you're moving on a ride that you'll be outside, because those of you who haven't been here to Phoenix, it can get up to 115, 120 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, so definitely a rough few months. I think last year we had 100 days over 100 degrees, so it's definitely warm in the summertime. So good that they kept in mind that how hot it gets. That way the only time you're outside in this park is when you're on a moving attraction and not standing in the sun and baking in a queue line. So good thoughtfulness on their part. All right, that's gonna do it from here. As you can see behind me, Twin Mill Racer is finally going vertical. Yes, it's finally happening. I am so excited. I don't know if you could tell throughout this vlog, but I am so freaking excited. It's gonna be so good to finally have another looping coaster in Arizona, another thrill coaster, because right now we only have one, and so we're gonna get two. Yay! But yeah, super cool to see all the construction happening around the site. Very active. While we were here, they put in a couple more add-ons for that big loop support that you see behind me. They're probably getting ready to, if I had to guess, install some of that big loop, or maybe install the corkscrew next, because that section of support is already there. So we're gonna see, but I can guarantee it will not be 8 months before I come out here again, because at the speed they're constructing this thing, I'm probably gonna need to come out like next week. So I'm gonna get you guys another update as soon as I can. But thanks for joining me today. Again, huge shout out to the apartment people that let me come in and take some footage of up close and personal of the track. So huge thanks to them. But we'll see you on the next video. Check out the rest of the construction series if you haven't already. And yeah, we got some vlogs on the channel too, so if you're interested in that, come and check it out. Would love to have you over there. So see you guys next time.